everybody, one of Weezum here. We just took a look at the Power Blue Gold Rusher. We've got the Supercharged combo there, Power Blue Trigger Happy and the Power Blue Gold Rusher. Again, gotta stress, those work crossways. So if you just have the standard Gold Rusher and pick up Power Blue Trigger Happy, it will be a Supercharged combination. Say you've somehow got half of Land Race Action Pack, you borrowed it from a friend or something, you go out, you pick up the Power Blue Gold Rusher, standard double dare trigger happy plus Power Blue Gold Rusher Supercharged combination. Works the same way with Splat. So say that her Splatter Splasher in the Power Blue form, you love it, it's fantastic, it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. You're on a budget, you can only get one vehicle. You want to do two things. You want to get the one you like the best. You want to help support Autism Speaks and raise awareness for autism. Pick that up. You can use your standard Splat. It will be the same supercharged combination as it would be with standard or Power Blue. So very cool. Also of note, the packaging is awesome. If you're a hardcore collector or it looks so good you can't bring yourself to cut into it, fear not. Unlike some Toys to Life, you can use Skylanders in the packaging. Just place them on the portal. So kind of sometimes you have to fudge them around, make their space, but it can be done, trust me, I know. So what we're gonna do here is open up Splat, and this is of course Power Blue Splat Magic Element. She looks really good in the packaging. I'm excited to kind of see her out and sort of see what kind of true colors we have, kind of get the plastic out of the way. But once again, if you're a hardcore collector, you're a huge Splat fan, this is your favorite color combination, whatever it may be, you can keep this intact, sealed, and you can still play as it. So best of both worlds. But I say that because as you can see, sort of like with Roller Brawl back there, they do elementally themed packaging, you know, so she's kind of got more of a grayscale look. Splat in standard form kind of has like the purpley gold magic color scheme working. In this case, all of the packaging gets the blue and white treatment. So once again, as you can see there, Autism Speaks, their official colors, blue and white. That's where the inspiration for these Power Blues came from. Light It Up Blue, again, raising awareness for autism and World Autism Awareness Day on April 2nd. Nice partnership there between Activision and Autism Speaks. But there she is in the packaging, and we're going to spin her around here. What we've got here, we'll just kind of run through it again. Join us in showing your support for Autism Speaks with a special edition Power Blue Skylanders Superchargers. For more information on Autism Speaks, visit autismspeaks.org. Once again, if you pick these up, take some pictures. You can take them with your family, have a friend or a parent take them of you with the figures. Use the hashtag Skylanders, of course, and LIUB, again, that is an acronym for Light It Up Blue, April 2nd. Maybe you'll be retweeted, maybe you'll be featured, and most importantly, though, you'll be helping raise awareness for a great cause. So there's our Power Blue lineup, and there is a box caption, box snapshot, in-game look for Power Blue Splat. So there it kind of came into focus. Note even the puzzle pieces. They're very cool, subtle touches they've done. But if you want to see what she looks like in the game, and if you wonder how I know she looks good in the game, introduction number 34, we're going to introduce not only Power Blue Splat, but also her Power Blue Splatter Splasher. So go ahead, check that out. Again, if you're looking for like my super detailed unboxings where we go over stats, biographies, all that good stuff, just look for standard Splat. We've got that taken care of. It's all up on YouTube, and again, you can get all the information you want there. On these, we're kind of focusing on what's special. So one of those things is right here in my hand, and it is her Power Blue sticker sheet. So as you can see there, she's got the purple backdrop sort of for the magic element. I mean that not only in the picture but also over here on the side chart. Power Blue stat numbers: power 120, armor 120, agility 260, luck 200. There's kind of a better look. Again, in the game, those goggles have a silver coloration. It's very subtle, but very distinct at the same time. And of course, whatever you want to do with these stickers, notebooks, posters, Power A stackable tackle box, sort masters, whatever you want to do. Feel free to do just that, or you can put them, archive them in a binder like I do. If you want to use this for that same purpose, kind of your storage, denotations, go ahead and cut it out as needed before you rip it off. That way you will ensure that it separates like you want it to. What I like to do here, grab by the base, knots the delicate spots, which would be like the trail from the paint, and then we want to bend from the 45. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll bring this back. There we go. All right. Sounds worse than it is. I think what held her in place so well was actually these magic elements, sort of like spikes. I think they kind of got tucked up in there in the plastic. But anyway, we have freed her from her plastic blister pack, and here she is. Looks really nice out of the packaging, I have to say. So, a bit of a Smurfette look, yes, minus the blonde hair, true. But still, that's kind of what comes to mind, and she actually does. I mean, similarity-wise, there is a distinct similarity, in my opinion, at least in this color scheme. If you have standard Splat here, maybe not so much, but it is what it is. I have to say, I might like this better than standard Splats. That is going to become a poll on the Skylander Club forum. So, SkylanderClub.com, I'll have a link down below now that I can kind of showcase these for you. And what you need to do is click the link and vote in the poll. Which one do you think looks better, Splat or Power Blue Splat? Don't factor anything else in. Don't say, oh, I like this one the best, but this one's for a good cause. Be honest. If you think this is the best color scheme, vote for it. Similarly, if you think this is the best color scheme, cast your vote in that manner. Do you have to be a member of the Skylander Club forum to vote? No, you do not. So anyone can vote. If you think, man, I have got to help Power Blue Splat win this, vote from your computer, vote from your iPad, vote from your cell phone, get your parents' cell phone and vote. Whatever you want to do. Again, the more votes we have, the better of a sample we will have. So a little side deviation there, but I have to say, she looks pretty dadgum good here in hand. Again, myself and many others, Paul P. Diddy T, Giga Camo, these are people that have been playing Skylanders since SSA. Fairly well known, and so I'm not the only one saying this. Like, when you get right down to the crux of it, these are Alt-Decos, yes, they're in-game variants, yes, but they're honestly one of the best color schemes we've seen, particularly as a collective whole. Sometimes you have like one dark Skylander that just looks wicked cool, and then there's another that's kind of like, and then sometimes there's a legendary and you're like, that dark blue and gold really works here. And then other times you're like, yeah. And then there's the nitros, which, again, for me personally, I don't like gold that well. It has to be done just right. Obviously, with the magic element, it's usually the most acceptable, but I'm not a fan of gold. I don't like the color that well. These look awesome. This across the board, the Power Blues look great. So again, if nothing else, these look, and that's the other thing, they stand out, they stick out super well. When I was out at GameStop this weekend, when I finally tracked down Roller Brawl on the Toon Buggy, and for $9.99, mind you, they had finally gotten these Power Blues, and they just look good on the shelf. It's something that even if you're not into Skylanders, super big time into it, you'll see these and you'll think, what is that? And someone's going to grab it and look at it, and they're going to see lighted up blue, and they're like, oh, is this a light core? Did I just find a chase figure? What have I done? And then they're going to realize it's a special figure helping raise awareness for autism. So, kind of works on that front as well, regardless of if the person ultimately winds up purchasing. But cool strategy, nonetheless, I must say. But once again, man, this is just a sweet color combination. So, number one thing I like, just like with Power Blue Trigger Happy, is the base. The way these are done, they just pop super well. Again, the Rift engine here, it is not white. Like her pants are white, her top is white, her hair is white. Just kind of like a, really kind of like a semi-gloss white, I would say. This is sort of like a pearlescent white minus the pearl. It's got a lot of silver in it. And then something cool they've done is on the timing cover, we have got the magic element logo as that comes into focus. The contrast here with the base is really, really cool. And then of course we get into the hoof. That's white, kind of like her fawn fur, whatever that would be called, is blue. Pants white, top white. I guess that is a belt. It's kind of like a lacy, leathery blue. It kind of matches the stitching pattern here on the gloves. The staff, very flexible, and I have to say, it looks good. It's sort of like a, not really sky blue. I've got a color in mind. I'm trying to think of it. But it's like a translucent sapphire blue, not like super dark. I don't know. I had the color, like it's this fancy PPG color, and I've just gone blank now. But it looks really cool, and especially when you have it in the right spot. If we had this, you know, like here, it's sort of like just more of like a clear with a hint of blue. Coming around to this side, when you can kind of manipulate it, pick up on the base, does a very nice job there. Her horns are now kind of taking on that same color scheme. Same facial expression, same pose. Nothing really has changed there, just again kind of an Alt-Deco. Does appear this way in the game, a little bit darker blue in the game, but it works. And right here is kind of the backside again. That's what was kind of caught up on the packaging. Coming around to the bottom, you've got the Magic Element logo along with the Activision nameplate, all your electronic hula jigs, whatever we'll call that. I don't know what a hula jig is, I just made it up. But right there, the goggles. Again, in-game, they've kind of got like a silvery color. They stand out. It's subtle, but it stands out. Once you see it, you will know what I'm talking about. And very nice follow me eyes. Looks happy, looks like she's having fun. And again, here they are side by side. So since we actually have Power Blue Splat out, let's go ahead and do a side by side with Power Blue Trigger Happy. This may become a poll as well. Power Blue Splat versus Power Blue Trigger Happy. Which one do you think looks better and why? Oh, that would be tough. That would be very tough. But anyway, that pretty well covers it. We have unboxed Power Blue Splat here again. She looks fantastic. I encourage you to pick her up, particularly if you're a super hardcore Splat fan. She's one of your favorite Skylanders, or you're like, man, I would rather have 2 Splats than even pick up another Pop Fizz, or whatever your logic is. This is a good deal. You can pick it up. You can support Autism Speaks. You can help raise awareness. Again, the social media dates coming up for your hashtags and pictures and all that good stuff. April 2nd is the date, World Autism Awareness Day. So keep that in mind. Should be able to find these. Like I said, I spotted them at GameStop. Walmart had them way in advance. It's, Amazon, Targets, pretty much everywhere should be stocking these pretty soon if they aren't already. Side note, Target, all Skylanders 50% off this week, so keep that in mind if you're on the hunt for these Power Blues or any of the other recent releases. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed. That'll keep you up with all the latest. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. OneOfWeasem.com is the website. SkylanderClub.com is the location of the forum. Check it out. If you like what you see there, sign up. We'd love to have you join us. For myself and Power Blue Splats, we will catch you back here for more Skylander SuperChargers unboxings.